Hello everyone. For my second video of the day, I'm going to be reviewing Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. But before I go into it, if you're new here and want to see something that you've never seen before, check out my channel and see what you think. And this chapter is longer than the first one because it sets up the groundwork for the third game, pretty much. And I forgot to mention, in the last review, where we see Poppy for the first time in Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. And we see her in this cage, but we don't know why. Maybe in Chapter 5 of the game, we may know. But here's a hint I'm going to give. They mention the prototype multiple times in the second and in the third. Those two are interconnected somehow. I'm not going to say how pretty much, but they're interconnected. And pretty much we go back to our character and before I go into the game itself, first I want to say thank you to the people that made this possible. Without all of you, I won't be here at all. So thank you. And if you like what I do on this channel and want to help with the cause, and what cause is that you're asking? Well, the cause is this: 200 subscribers. So if you want to help with that cause, of course, after seeing my channel, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. Most importantly, I'm trying to do more games and more TV shows. Movies I can do just like this. Movies aren't a problem. So I'm trying to, with the best of my ability, to get those two sections filled in as I can. And if you like those things and want to help out with it, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And if you're new and want to check out my channel, please do so and see what you think. And comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. And once again, thank you to all of you that made this possible. Without all of you, I won't be doing YouTube in the first place, so thank you. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. How to describe this game? Well, our character boards his train and then Poppy crashes it. And then we crash into the like the daycare. And that's where basically the second villain comes out. I believe it's the teacher, if I'm right, pretty much, or it's the other way around. But the train crashes and we're at that spot. And we get introduced to a new character in this game. And that character, you don't see him, but you hear him. And Poppy knows him. You gotta watch out for him because there's something wrong with him. I'm not saying what, because that's the whole point of the suspense of the game. After you go down to the factory, there's more stuff underneath. And it gets more grimy, it gets more darker. And we see what Poppy Playtime, the factory, really means behind the scenes. There are these tapes, VHS tapes, and what went on behind the scenes. And Mommy Longlegs, it's just, she's a pain in the ass on all fronts, because you have to play 3 types of different games. And once you get past that, you have to beat her. And then once you get towards the end of chapter 2, you get more in depth of the game and you understand where this is going. As a story as a whole, it gets a lot better. Little by little, it gets better. And each chapter gets longer. This one, I believe this chapter is like roughly 2 hours longer. So roughly 2 hours. The first one I think was like maybe an hour or less, I believe. This chapter is longer and I want to explain more of depth of the game itself, the story, and the characters, which I appreciate. And again, there are puzzles you have to solve. Outside the box, had to solve them. Of course, there are jump scares. You have to run away from mommy long legs and everything. Memory games are involved. And this game is a real good game to play. If you played the first Poppy Playtime chapter game on the PC or on the Switch, they're different to a certain extent based on mechanics or specs, but the story as a whole is fantastic. And you get introduced to a special character for Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. And it's very interesting because they mention his name multiple times, but you don't see him until the third chapter. So, if you are a horror fan and want to play something new, if you haven't never heard of it, I'm sure all of you already know this, but all of you must have played already Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 and 3 already. This is for the new people who never played it. But if you want to tell your experience, you definitely can below in the comment section. The first 2 chapters are bangers. They're not misses. And the creators of this game and the story are still around by this point. By chapter 4, they're not there anymore. And I'll talk about that probably in a separate video, but not right now. But the story for chapter 1, chapter 2 are bangers. They're different. The first one, again, is shorter. This one's a bit longer, roughly 2 hours. And you gotta focus in if you want to get it done in one day. If you're a gamer like me who wants to do it maybe 2 hours per day, it'll take a little bit longer, but I'm okay with that. Others might be different. So, if you are a horror fan for movies or video game wise, I would say give this game a try and see what you think. This is a mascot horror game, again, based on Five Nights at Freddy's, but he made it into different characters, a different storyline, and kind of made it into a mystery/horror game. Pretty much. So, that's all I can say about the game itself, without going into spoilers besides what I already said. So I'll end the review portion here, and I want to thank every single one of you who made this channel possible, with the support it gets, the respect it gets, and how it's being shown on YouTube and not as hidden as it used to be. So thank you. And if you're new here and want to subscribe and help with the cause for 200 subscribers, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And please comment down below, like, share, and please hit the notification bell down below as well to see my videos once they're published. And may God bless you all. Stay safe. And again, thank you all for the support and respect that this channel gets. And I will see you on the next one.